What's up, everybody? That brown bat back once again for another episode of How Do You Make It? Stitch is on his tropical vacation. We're here with Mother Talzin, the Night Sister. Okay, it's Maleficent, but look at green, and she has this thing where she makes enemies like levitate. Anyway, totally could be a Night Sister, right? So anyway, today I'm going to show you how to get a boss into an enclosed space if you don't have enough room. So if you recall, a boss fight spawner, or game maker, is pretty big. Let's find it. See how big that is, right? And once you put all your decorations in, it's very difficult. Now, I've did a tutorial a while back about teleporting the bosses, but some of the bosses won't do anything when you teleport them. We want them to do something. So what we're going to do, let's get Cinderella's castle. Let's get a proper floor in here. That's just an easy build, right? Because it's already done. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's set this to Dusky Crop Hoppers. Don't have to, but I'm going to. Let's go to building set pieces. Imagine if they gave us pre-rendered buildings that matched the size and structure of the Cinderella castle. Granted, the Cinderella castle is not the scale, but it's close. It's closer than most things. Imagine if they gave us the Jedi Temple like this. Oh, it's not under building set 6, it's under set pieces. There we go. Alright, let's put it down. Alright, now, let's say we want Vader to either appear in here. Let's do it in here. I think it's the most difficult to do. As opposed to getting him to appear down, where is it? Here. I think this would be easier, but maybe not. What you have to do is you have to find an entry point. What I mean by that in this instance for an entry point is somewhere here that you can actually remove the floor, or somewhere up here. So let's try somewhere up on top. So let's say, let's see, Game Maker. Let's find a spot and we'll use this as a marker. Make sure you're on a seam, but you can't use the wall. See, that's the wall. Too thick, so it has to be floor and only floor. So between these two pieces, I'll use that as my marker. Right, bring this up, get my boss fight spawner. Now if you've seen the tutorial when I showed you how to put the bosses on teams, you know that the boss does not come right out on the platform of this Creativa toy. It's 2 spaces in between his drop point and the toy itself. So from the front part of it, 1, 2. Whoops, gotta raise it up. So now the boss will drop directly down here. Make sure there's nothing in the way again. I'll drop directly down smack right there, right? So what, right? Let's take I don't need that. I don't need this one. I'm going to leave the one down here just for purposes of being a marker. Take this floor. I'm going to leave a gap, but where we're not going to leave a gap, I'm going to fill back in. So 2 blocks wide should be enough. Change this one. I can't see. All right, that's filled in. Now we have an open spot. Now you can say, well, of course he's going to fall down there. It's an open spot. Here's the thing. When you're playing in a toy box, what's the thing that you don't want? You don't want to see the entry point because it looks junky. It looks like trash, right? Unless your toy box is like 5 miles tall and it doesn't matter and you no way you could hit the ceiling. So we're going to cover that up and he still will fall through the floor. Okay, so what we're going to do, first let's get a toy that will make him spawn. And I use the on-off buttons. The switch, the, what do they call it? Power switch has an on-off. Let's set it here. Well, actually, let's put it up here to do, we have to do 2 connections. Just get it closer, right? New logic connection, on. New logic connection, off. And what I'm going to do, what I would do in a toy box is use this for all the logic now. If I want that boss to come out, I would use the switch, you know, whatever would trigger it, I would use the switch instead of using this. Who do we want? Well, if it's Mother Talzin, right? She should be friends with Darth Maul. Mommy! You annoying prat. I don't know too much about Zabarax and the Dathomir, the planet Dathomir, the Zabarax, because he's a Zabarax. Are they Zabarax or are they Dathomirian? Or are they all? I don't understand. Because Asajj was from Dathomir as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. One day I'll know. Alright, so where's the button? One day I'll know because somebody will tell me. Or I'll watch the episode again and somebody will say it. Alright. Should land right on that creativity toy. See? Right like that. Okay.
Can one be strong?
He's gone. He's still talking. So we're going to use road pieces. And I've tried this with long ones. It doesn't work. You have to use the short racetrack. You can use the very short ones, but the direction we're going to put this in there, it's not going to work like that. So let's get a short racetrack. Now you don't want to put it like this. You want to put it like this, because the ends that are it's going to butt up like this. Right like that, okay? And they're going to fall right through this. It just happens every time. It's a glitch that we're using to our advantage. So let's stick this in here. Now notice that we have problems. Things are red. Things are not fitting where they should. So let's get a trigger area, because in this instance, trigger areas will break the barrier with these. It's weird because sometimes you don't even need it and it'll fit right in, and then other times you remove them and it's like, nope, we forgot to tell you we don't want that to happen. I don't know why. So we're gonna go like this. It's right in the middle, right? The seam is, I should say. Now you also have the problem now of the theme not matching if you wanted to do this with this toy box, right? Or with this set piece. It's like, why is there a road? So go over and retheme it to pirates. And it fits better. You can extend this out if you would like, so it looks a little bit more uniform. But for purposes of time, we are just doing it like this. Yes, it has the ugly seam in there. If you have if you have Victor's Experiment, I think the seam is less visible. Whatever. There's other toys that you can use. What's the other one? The other one you can use, which will not fit this scenario at all. They will also fall through the, let's see, where is it? Toy Origin, Twilight of the Republic. It will also fall through. Where's Twilight of the Republic? How many times did I pass it? You use two of these, they'll fall through that as well, but that totally would not fit the same theme as this. So we're done with this, and we're done with this. Actually, now we'll come back to that. So now, I push the button, Darth Maul comes out.
My revenge will be total.
See that? So awesome. All right. Oh, so it's dumb. Yeah, you're dumb. What am I looking for? Game Maker. I want, in this instance, let me get something simple. Let me get a trigger area, right? And just make an entry point. Let's say I'm going to enter here. New logic connection entered. Ooh, what if we do this? You know what? I had another idea of what I would do with this castle, but I'm not going to modify the castle. I'm just want to get to the point at hand. Enter player any. Let's go to that switch. And say on. Alright, let's test out the trigger area. Now, of course, I would not use the cosmetics that are in here. That's why I don't like the castle floor. If I'm going to do an interior, because it's blank underneath. But, obey your mother! Now, as far as putting them on teams, if you set up the team activator and have them drop on that before falling in, and, you know, use the decoy so you'll attack it, he will not fall through the crack because he'll spawn in at random places. Either him or Grievous or whatever. Grievous will fall in a different place than he might fall in. But so I wouldn't recommend that. So I would recommend this just for a boss battle, one-on-one with no team. But hey, it's worth it. I can go back to the Death Star now and put Vader in different places of the Death Star if I want. So yeah, it's very useful. I did it for Cloud City, the Carbon Freeze Chamber. So now when Luke goes through the gate, I can fight Vader. The gate, you know, when after he beats him on the platform and he jumps down and opens the gate in that little tube tunnel. Yeah, I can have Vader show up there now. But anyway, this has been That Brown Bat and Maleficent. And that is how you make it. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out, more than you can possibly imagine. Also, come check me out on Twitter and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of all of my upcoming videos. So until next time, this has been That Brown Bat, reminding you to keep on building.